Hello, good morning student. Today we are going to start our new point of this lesson, that is a power generation plants which is based on the natural gases. Yes, which is based on the natural gases. Before it we have launched the different power plants, but they are based on the different energy resources. Here is a energy resource is a natural gas, and by using the natural gases how the electricity generate we will learn here. So let us now start power generation plant which is based on the energy of a natural gas. So it's very important here. In this power station we have used the fuel, but actually using fuel is one have a different kind here, and according to that fuel, as we have learned in previous chapter, the design of the turbines, constructions of the turbines is goes to the changes there. Yes, and such changes we have learned here, and how the power generate, how the electricity generate here by using this such a kind of the fuel we have learned actually. So before this, we are going to one flow chart, because in every power generations we have learned, that time we have learned the one flow chart there. Here is also we have learned here the flow chart. In that flow charts, when we have learned that time we have get there are three major components here. That is, one is a compressor for a pressurized air. Another is one have combustion chamber, and next one is the gas turbine. Which kind of the turbine here? That is a gas turbine. That is a special design turbine, gas turbine. Actually, so in this plant, turbine is run by the using the gas, and such a gas have a very high temperature and a higher pressure generated into the combustion of a natural gas. अब ये जो natural gas होता है, yes, which kind of the natural gas here we have used here? That is a methane. Actually, in your book, there is a remain one empty place that does not show any kind of the fuel here. But we have put here one common fuel, that's name is a natural gas. But actually when you give one example is there, that time we have take here a methane, because it is a special kind of the fuel. Yes, and it is a high energy giving. Yes, fuel is very important fuel, that's a methane. We have used here a methane, that is a natural gas. A flow charts shown here, these are the different stages, and the power generation plant is based on the gas, that is a natural gas. Yes, we have examples here methane, and when we have methane, when burns we have get combustion, that time they create the high pressure, that is the first high temperature and high pressure. Due to that, turbines goes to rotate, that is a drive the turbines. And when the turbines drives, actually turbines connect to the generator, and you know about the generators is a special kind of the device, that is it convert the mechanical energy into electric energy. Yes, it's a very simple, and this flowchart is very important according to the exam view. Such charts is shown or it comes in your question as like arranged as like as it is. It's okay. Showing some empty places we have put on it when we have fill it, and after the filling it we have get the marks. Sometimes the flow chart is given to you, but it is one have a randomly arranged, disturbing having in a sequence. We have arranged in a regular sequence here. Order wise we have shown it. We have corrected. That's okay. Such question carry the 2 marks. and it is very important according to the exam view. So we have learned carefully. There are many sections, which many sections are here. That is one how pressurized air, that is a pressurized air, that is a compressor, into the combustion chamber using a compressor. And in the combustion chamber the natural gases are burns. combustion chamber में क्या होता है बेटा, नेचुरल गैस को बर्न किया जाता है, मीथेन को बर्न किया जाता है, ठीक है. And when the gases burns, yes, in a pressure of air, the gas gets a very high temperature and pressure generated. This chamber runs the turbines. ये turbines को क्या करने लगेंगे, runs करने लगेंगे, drive करने लगेंगे, ठीक है. And to produce the electricity, and it's shown by the step wise, that is the steps. That's the flow charts. That is a chemical energy in a natural gas. When the natural gas, when we combustion it, when we burns it, yes, when we burn, that is a chemical energy. Yes, okay. And such a chemical energy, yes, they create the high temperature and pressure, high pressure. Due to it, we have get the kinetic energy. It converts, that is a forms, change the forms of energy. And kinetic energy generated due to the combustions of the natural gas into that combustion chamber. Into that combustion chamber. That time, yes, that's a creating kinetic energy. They drive the turbines, they rotate the turbines here. That is a mechanical energy again converted into electric energy. It's a very important. And those flow charts, yes, indicates the transformation of energy in power plant using the natural gas. Using the natural gas. So we have again comes to our next slide. In that next slide, yes, there is efficiency of the power generation plant is higher than power plant of the coal. Yes, that is a thermal. Yes, they say why, because I say here efficiency. That is one have a burning. When you have coals, we have same amount of coal. We have burns it. Actually, at that same amount of natural gases, we have burns it. That time getting power, getting amount of heat energy is more. Yes, is actually it is high by using the natural gases compared to the coal. Yes, okay, actually we have learned in coming animation effect slides. Just okay. So in these natural gases, there are some positive points also. Which are the positive points? When we have coal burns, that time we have get a lot of pollutants. That is a carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur, nitrogen, such kind of the unwanted or unnecessary. Yes, gases are evolved there, and that is a they disturb the environments. Just okay, they create the pollution there. Yes, and it is harmful to human being, it is a dangerous to the environments. Yes, okay, we have disturbed the environment there, we can't keep our environment, it does not conserve here the environment. But actually when you use the natural gases there, they do not produce the sulfur, eh? एक्चुअली वो सल्फर को प्रोड्यूस नहीं करता है, एंड इट्स वन हैव अ वन पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट्स. सो इट इज अ नॉन पोल्यूटेंट, it is a non-pollutant. Actually, when we burn the natural gases, get result less pollution. It's a very important. Get result in a less pollution after the burning the natural gas compared to the coal. Yes, okay. And this schematic power plant, yes, is based on the natural gas. It's shown by the using the block diagram here. In that block diagram, here is a fuel. Which kind of the fuel? Yes, that is a natural gas. देखिए बेटा एग्जाम में ऐसा ही दिया जाएगा, यहाँ पे फ्यूल, यहाँ पे डैश डैश होगा, तो यहाँ पे हम आंसराइज क्या करेंगे, नेचुरल गैस. इसमें एग्जाम्पल दिया है वो तो मीथेन देना है. एक्चुअली दिस इज वन कंपोनेंट सेक्शन of that natural gas. Yes, actually again combustion chamber, here we have directly combustions, we have directly burns the fuel. Just okay. And after the fuel burning, that time we have get the fire here. Yes, and such, that is a combustion chamber. Again we have gets the turbines rotate here, that is a gas turbines here. So these are one have major three section or the components here. Yes, emission of gas at a hot gas, यहाँ पे hot gas emission होता है, emission यानी कि निकलना. चलिए बेटा, and due to that turbines goes to the rotate drives and generator, that is a mechanical energy converted into electric energy. That is one, it is indication of किसका इंडिकेशन है बेटा, दैट इज अ एसी करंट, दैट इज एसी करंट, अल्टरनेटिंग करंट. Yes, it's indication. And such we have obtained the electric current, electricity, we have obtained the electrical energy here. So this is a special design constructions with showing easy systematic or the schematic arrangement of the power plant based on the natural gases. And we have, देखिए, think here which electricity generation process is a eco-friendly. Actually this is eco-friendly, near about it's a very useful to conserving the environment, to save the environment compared to the coal fuel, that's thermal energy. We have learned in a previous slides or the previous sections. Actually, so it is one have a eco-friendly. ठीक है, चलिए, always we have remember here, though although the uses of the unavailability or the uh, in our day-to-day life, yes, it is necessary to use the carefully and only in the required amounts. जैसे हम इसको जितना required amount है उसके required amount में हम इसको use कर सकते हैं. Yes, okay. And when you know things, different power stations, yes, which is based on the natural gases, we have learned, we have shown in our book. Yes, it's given to in your book some major power stations. Yes, which are the some major power station. Yes, those are established in our India. That is a, देखिए बेटा, this is a informative points of this lesson. We have always remember it. Yes, it's also very important according to the exam view. Some places are given here. Yes, and their relative states and capacity to generating power, electric current there. Actually these are the given informative data. Yes, we have learned here. The first is, that is a Samarlak quota, that is a Samarlak quota from Andhra Pradesh, having capacity, generating electric capacity is near about 2620 megawatt. Again Anjanvel from Maharashtra, having electricity generating capacity is 2220 megawatt. Next one is the Bhavna. Just okay, that is one have a Bhavana from Delhi. Just okay. देखिए नेम थोड़ा सा याद करना है हमें. Their electric generating capacity is a 1500 megawatt. Another next one is a Kondapalli from Andhra Pradesh. Yes, having electric generating capacity is near about 1466. I have again repeated in coming animation effect showing slide. I have again repeated. Yes, it's a very important to have always remember it. Yes, because it's a surely comes in your exam. Yes, out of them surely one of question. Yes, it's asked about the power stations. They are establishing names, places, related states, and generating electric capacity of that power station. So we have do not uncare it. Yes, we have always care on the point, care on this point. Just okay, it's very important according to the exam view. Yes, I have repeatedly tried to uh, try to say you, just it's very important here. Again we have go to the our next slide. But going to that next slide, yes, we have show here one animation effects. So in that animation effect, we have learned here the natural gas power plant. Natural gas power plant. So in that natural gas power plant, natural gas, which kind of the natural gas? Natural gas mainly consisting of methane. It is an excellent fuel. It is an excellent fuel, and that produces a high amount of energy. It is possible to use the energy obtained from natural gas for the producing the electricity. Producing electricity. Just it is done in a natural gas power plant. Their basic structure of any natural gases power plant consists of three main components. Power plants they consist of mainly three components. Let's come to the point. देखिए बेटा, here mainly three components here. Which are the mainly three components here? That is one have a compressor. Next one is have a combustion chamber. Another is one have a gas turbine. ठीक है? And that drive the generator. Drive the generators. The air is compressed by the compressor and the introduced into the combination chamber. Natural gases are also fed to that is a combustion chamber as to fuel. As to क्या बेटा? Fuel. Again, the fuel burns in a form of air and produces a gas. The gas has a very high temperature and high pressure. High temperature and higher pressure. So that's kinetic energy to form a gas. The kinetic energy of gas to run the turbines. In the terms of the turbines, drive the generator and thus the electricity get produced. Thus the electricity get produced. Yes, यहाँ पे electricity क्या हो रही है बेटा? Produce हो रही है. देखिए, generators drive and thus the electricity get the produce here. High efficiency as natural gases produce a high amount of energy as compared to the equivalent quantity of the coal. If addition to the natural gases does not consist the sulfur and so it does not pollute the environment. Some of the natural gases power plants as in India they are shown as a we have yes in first slide I have dictated here. Actually we have again see it's there are places are given here states and the capacity. Yes, that is one I have some is a Samarla Kota, Anjanvel, Bhavana and Kondapalli. Yes, okay. These their states and their relative producing or the generating current here. So we have learns here. Again, we have go to the our next slides. That is one have informative slides. Actually, in that informative slides, yes, we have learns here. So I have tried to dictate these slides here. Yes, simply, this is one have one information to you, and it's very important. चलिए, इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी जनरेशंस एंड एनवायरनमेंट इसका रिलेशन हमें यहाँ पे देखना है. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी जनरेशन बेस्ड ऑन द फॉसिल फ्यूल लाइक द कोल है ना. देखिए कंपैरिजन कर रहे हैं हम यहाँ पे नेचुरल गैसेस एंड द न्यूक्लियर फ्यूल लाइक द यूरेनियम एंड द प्लूटोनियम. वहां पे जैसे कि न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी में हम देखें तो वहां पे कौन सी एनर्जी यूज की थी हमने यूरेनियम को जैसे कि रेडियो एक्टिव एलिमेंट्स को लेकर है ना बेटा. वहां पे यूरेनियम और द प्लूटोनियम एंड नॉट एनवायरमेंट इज फ्रेंडली. वहां पे एनवायरमेंट फ्रेंडली था क्या? नहीं, बिकॉज देर आर डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ द पोल्यूटेंट एंड वेरी डेंजरस टू द एनवायरमेंट. दे डिस्टर्ब द एनवायरमेंट. दे डज नॉट एनी conservations of the environments. चलिए, so it means that it is if the electricity or the electric energy is generated using this fuel, it can to leads the environmental degradations. वहाँ पे environment का degradation होता था. Actually, we have seen that burning of the fossil fuel like the coal and the natural gases leads to emissions of a certain gases and soot particles. This result into the air pollution. Incomplete combustions of this fuel leads to the formation of the carbon monoxide and adversely effects on the environments. Yes, okay, it disturbs the environments as well as the nitrogen gases, sulfur gases, and disturb the climates. Yes, okay, it is a cause of pollutions. देखिए, it looks the millions of years for the formation of the fossils. फॉसिल बनने के लिए बहुत सारा ड्यूरेशन जाना पड़ता है, ठीक है, तब हमें फॉसिल्स मिलते हैं, कोल मिलता है, चारकोल मिलते हैं, ठीक है बेटा, जैसे एलपीजी है, सीएनजी है, ठीक है. एंड फॉर दिस क्रिएशन, यस, दे आर द गोइंग टू द, दैट इज अ, that is means formations they require the more time. Example is here. Yes, अभी देखिए यहाँ पे एक बताया है 200 year, yes, or more than 200 year, yes, for formation of the reserving natural gas, and about 2000 or 3000 years, yes, means they require the more time. जैसे देखिए बेटा एक सिंपल सा है, हम जैसे कि ये सोर्सेस होते हैं, दैट इज वन स्टोरेज एनर्जी सोर्सेस होते हैं, दे आर हैव अ लिमिटेड वन, और कोई भी स्टोर इससे इतनी जल्दी नहीं होता है, उनको बहुत सारा समय लगता है, बहुत ड्यूरेबिलिटी बहुत ज़्यादा लगती है ना बेटा. अभी यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे दिया है, अभी कोलसा, जैसे कि हम बोलते हैं कोल, तो कोल के जो स्टोर्स है ना बेटा, उनके जो साटे हैं, तो आने वाले, देखिए बेटा वो कब तक हमें यहाँ पे अभी हम उसको यूज कर सकेंगे, आने वाले 2000 वर्ष तक. और जो नैसर्गिक गैस जो है ना, नेचुरल गैस बोलते हैं हम इसको, हम कब तक यूज कर पाएंगे, जैसे कि 2000 से लेकर 3000 वर्ष तक हम उसको यूज कर पाएंगे, या उसके बाद वो खत्म हो जाएंगे, जैसे, ठीक है. व्हाई? बिकॉज दे हैव लिमिटेड स्टोर. एक्चुअली we have also, that is discussed about these different kind of the problems here, yes, of this nuclear energy, because the nuclear energy is very harmful, very dangerous, hazardous, because it is directly attack on the genetics, genes of the humans or the any live, any organism. This okay, and it is very bad effects on a living organism, ठीक है. Generation to the generation means it is a not a small effect, it is a long durable effect here. Yes, and considering all these points, it can be the said to be that, yes, यहाँ पे हम ऐसे बता सकते हैं, क्या बता सकते हैं बेटा, कि आने वाले समय में ये जो खनिज ईंधन है, जो अणु ऊर्जा है, ये विद्युत ऊर्जा है, तो ये पूरी कैसी होनी चाहिए, जैसे कि एनवायरनमेंट को कंजर्व करने लायक होनी चाहिए, जैसे दैट इज एनवायरनमेंट फ्रेंडली होनी चाहिए, एनवायरनमेंट फ्रेंडली होनी चाहिए, जैसे कि वहाँ पे डिस्टर्ब करने वाली नहीं होनी चाहिए, ठीक है बेटा. these are what have a, that is one have a discussing point or the remembering point of this lesson. Again we have think about the next point, yes, okay, that is one have informative point. चलिए ये informative point है, इसीलिए मैं इसको थोड़ा सा इसे यहाँ पे बताने का प्रयास कर रहा हूँ. एक्चुअली देखिए इस इंफॉर्मेटिव पॉइंट में हमें क्या बताया है, जिससे द स्लाइड बिकम ब्लंड हियर. चलिए, सो दैट इज टूवर्ड द एनवायरमेंट फ्रेंडली एनर्जी टूवर्ड्स ग्रीन, दैट इज अ ग्रीन एनर्जी. हमें पर्यावरण स्नेही बनना हो तो जिससे ऊर्जा जो यूज करनी है तो वो कैसी होनी चाहिए, हरित, that is toward green energy, that is हरित ऊर्जेच्या दिशेने, that is हरित ऊर्जेच्या दिशेने ऐसे, that is ग्रीन एनर्जी होनी चाहिए. चलिए बेटा, तो यहाँ पे हमें विद्युत निर्मित करने के लिए अलग अलग हम जो अलग रिसोर्सेस यूज करते थे, तो अलग अलग रिसोर्स यूज करते थे, वहाँ पे अलग अलग हमें यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम भी, डिमेरिट्स भी वहाँ पे दिखाई दिए थे, है ना बेटा. तो एक्चुअली जल साठा विद्युत निर्मित करने के लिए फेवरेबल है, कि क्योंकि ये रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी होती है, पवन ऊर्जा ये भी रिन्यूएबल टाइप की एनर्जी मिलती है ना बेटा. जैसे कि अभी देखिए सौर ऊर्जा है ना, सूर्य से मिलने वाली सोलर एनर्जी, इट्स आल्सो हैव अ रिन्यूएबल वन. सो दिस काइंड ऑफ द रिसोर्सेस वी हैव यूज्ड for the generating the electric current here, yes, and these steps, yes, these are towards the green energy, towards the green energy. Why? Because previously we have learned the different power station, in the different power station there are somewhat we have get the drawbacks there, some limitations there, it's okay, and they are creating the problems to disturbing the environments. We have lungs. It's okay. Actually, natural gases is one have a positive effect showing compared to that other thermal power stations. But actually, we have lungs here. Yes, we have used here different energy resources, and with that, using the different energy resources, yes, those are beneficial to the environment. Yes, and they have do not disturb the environment. Such energy resources we have used here. That is the renewable energy resources we have used, and with this help of this energy, we have generate the electric energy here. We have try towards these steps. Yes, because it is a favor to human being, and it is a in your coming future it's a have a conserving to the environments, so it's a very important. We have keeps such a instructions here. Yes, which is a conserve the environment, which we save the environments, just okay, and we have also complete our requirement of energy, we have also completed here. So this is a coming step which is very necessary to the human being, that is conserve the environment, save the environment, as well as we also complete our necessity of the energy also. So we have tried to do it, we have learned from this chapter here. So we have stop here. In coming period we have gets the information about the hydraulic power stations. Just okay. That is one of our renewable sources, energy resources, and with that using that renewable energy resources, we have learned the how the electricity generates in coming periods. Before it, we have learned the different kind of the energy resources. Yes, those are not applicables for the conserve the environments there. They are somewhat making the creations to disturb the environment there. It's okay. We have learns here. So towards all points they are the related to towards green energy. Towards green energy. This is a comparatively we have learns here. आतापर्यंत अपन कैसे क्या देखा है यहाँ तक? अभी तक हमने टुवर्ड्स ग्रीन एनर्जी को लेकर नहीं देखा, लेकिन आने वाले जो पीरियड में हम जो जो कुछ देखने जा रहे हैं, these are totally related to the towards green energy. समझ में आ रहा है? तो देखिए इस चैप्टर में हमें क्या देने का प्रयास किया है ना, और हमें यहाँ पे क्या लर्न करना है, ये कंसेप्ट क्लियर कर लीजिए, ठीक है? सो वी हैव स्टॉप हियर, थैंक यू।